Hello,
Hello.
welcome to JJ Podcast. I just wanted to let you know, all of you, that we are grateful that you're here, and also that joyful journey is your birthright. So today we're going to talk about changing perspective that will change your life and that will make your journey more joyful, hopefully. Hi, Jackie, how are you?
Yeah, great today. It's been a busy week, lots of things going on. So we missed our deadline a little bit. So we're a little bit behind. That's partly because of both of us being busy. But no, it's what I'm enjoying about this podcast. It really is helpful because it's giving you tools. You can think about your life in a different way. So today we were thinking perspective.
Mm,
How do you see your life? What do you expect from your life? What is it that you truly desire in your life? And that one is one of the most difficult ones.
mm.
So here we are today. We're talking about change your perspective. So Joanna, how are you today as well?
Yeah, I'm good. I really like that topic
Yeah,
because it's everything is a point of view and everything is perspective. And I like, throughout all different courses that we've done, how it changes all the time.
yeah,
So we just have to allow it in some way, not being set, not being squared, or not putting ourselves in the box. And often we do that because we think there is no other choice.
yeah,
So we forget to stop again, ground for a second, and kind of change the seat, move from here to there, and then see things differently, or maybe have a different angle, or maybe even have a broader perspective, like
yeah,
a big one of a big picture. And then that really changes. That's what I generally try to do when I do feel, like jammed up in my head or busy or constricted in some way, or also in fear. Like when
yeah,
I worry about something, like especially money, then I got to take myself out of it and change the seat literally, like, change the scenery, as they say.
yeah. Well, it's interesting you bring up. I know sometimes if I'm working on a project or because I'm dyslexic, so for me, writing is quite difficult. If I'm working on it and I can't seem to progress with it, I literally take myself outside,
Mm,
leave it alone, go for a walk, take a bit of a break from it so that when I come back, I can look at it with fresh eyes. And everyone does this because they do it instinctively, but sometimes we don't do it with our lives. We don't take that
mm,
break to suddenly think, everyone goes on holiday and they go, "Oh, I feel so good. I've got away from it all." But actually, you can do that more regularly than you think. You don't have to go on a holiday where you switch off from your life. You can do that without having to take the holiday. The
And it's
holiday is
true.
always good though.
Yeah, brilliant. Constant holiday is good too, but that's what we can create, right? In
Yeah,
some way, if
yeah,
we change the perspective. So this is funny you brought the like tasks or projects or studying in, because I remember always having that automatic setup in a way, or
yeah,
maybe a knowing that I should just do what feels light
yeah,
instead of trying to push something through, and it was a struggle. And I remind myself of that on a daily basis in life, like,
yeah,
why do we don't do that in life? Why do we easily do that with work or with projects or study, but not necessarily in life? When we what would happen if we could do what we like to do, like
yeah.
literally? I'm not saying we don't do what we dislike, but to give ourselves a choice.
And I think is again it's very interesting because we get caught up in what society thinks we should do,
Mm,
what our parents have thought we should do. We get caught up in having to make money, but seeing no other way or other choices to do things. So again, it's really interesting to actually every now and again do an inventory of your life.
Mm.
What is working, what is not working. And that can be quite hard because actually some of the things you kind of mask your emotions about because you have to do them. But it's really good to just take an inventory and go, let's look at my life properly, see what's good, and again, think about where you feel stuck in your life. Now, ask the question, as you say, ask the question, what can I do to change this?
Mm.
What can I do to move from this situation into a brighter perspective? I thought I'd
But
bring that
what
in.
I like even nowadays more, because again, asking that question is brilliant, but then for me is, oh my God, I got to do something
Yeah,
again. So
yeah.
this feels a bit heavy to me, because I'm a projector in human design, so I'm supposed to be like, whizzing by in a light way, not doing heavy stuff or heavy work and things. But generally, what if we could ask about not what you could do or what you have to do,
Yeah,
but what do you want it to be like?
yeah,
And then get imaginative, because
yeah,
we forget the power of our imagination and the power of manifestation with it. When you find
yeah,
yourself in that place already, and I like Neville Goddard for that a lot. He teaches like just take a minute, close your eyes,
yeah,
and be there already. Be on your holiday, be in your new house, be in I don't know, with your new boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it is, or have a baby already if that's
yeah,
what you're struggling with, or that's what you want to do. So what if we could get so easy with it that we already feel the benefits of it and the beauty
yeah,
of it and whatever we're creating. So this is the perspective that we can have
yeah.
that will also help us manifest what is that we're wanting.
And for me, when I say change your perspective, it really is about shifting your emotions, shifting the heaviness. Because when you're talking about make that change, I am very bad at making a change. I am a crab by my star sign. So I kind of hunker down in my shell going, I won't get out, I won't get out. I'll just stay here. So again, I find it really hard to make changes. And that's something I've noticed as I've got older. But if you start imagining or seeing and feeling that change as in now, not in the distant future, because
Mm.
that's the key with manifestation, is not going in 10 years' time, I'll have that beautiful house.
Mm.
And I'm suddenly being reminded of a song. It's about seeing it here and now because it brings that energy into your reality now.
Yes.
And dreaming, we don't dream enough,
Mm.
and that's certainly, I used to be a big dreamer, you know and again, I have a card in one of my decks. It's about the loving elementals. It's about having fun. We
Yeah.
need to have more fun, more dreams, more play, more connecting to just that magical aspect.
Yes.
I
Yes,
certainly
again.
believe in dragons.
Yeah, me too. I believe in all the things that we think they not don't exist because we can't see them, but who
Yeah,
said they're not there?
absolutely. And this is about creating that magic, creating those shifts, changing the perspective so you can see another reality. Because once we're on that treadmill, and I always think of the hamster on a
Mm. Mm.
treadmill, sometimes it's hard to get off because we're just spinning, spinning, spinning.
Yeah.
And that's where the taking the moment, taking the walk outside, taking the to breathe or dream. I'm gonna straight after this, I'm gonna do some manifesting.
Nice, lovely. Big dream. But I also think sometimes of a very simple analogy which speaks to me. Like if you want to be somewhere else that you are, there's no such thing as stuck because
Yeah,
everything's changing every second.
yeah,
But like you said, the hamster is looping. It's going in the
yeah.
same whatever the little playful device is called. Um,
Playful trap.
that's brilliant. We all love those. So what if we could leave the trap and still have fun? But
Yeah,
basically, I digress here. I guess where we want to be somewhere. Let's say I need to go in the kitchen. I'm
yeah,
not gonna sit my ass here and think I should go to the kitchen. I wish I was in the kitchen.
yeah,
No, how do I get to the kitchen?
yeah.
Like, when do I go to the kitchen? I'm not gonna do that, right? But we do that with our lives. You get
Yeah,
yourself up and you go to the kitchen
yeah,
and you do what you need to do. So I know it sounds maybe simplifying, but this is about
yeah,
simplicity and coming back to simple things and actually changing the perspective is changing the direction where you're going. So you can't be here and think that you want to be there. You need to actually get up and be there. And this
yeah,
is the same with what we said about manifestation. We can use that to be there already instead of
yeah.
sitting here and moaning that you want to be there or I want to be there and now why I'm not there.
Yeah, and I can see myself on a beach already. So there we go.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
am not struggling. I am thinking of a beach. I live near Folkestone. I am actually thinking of a beach with sun, sand, and margaritas.
Mm. Well, somebody's gonna have to bring the margarita for you.
Yeah, exactly.
What I would like to do now, though, as well, it's a
Yeah,
little bit of an expansion where this is also a different perspective, and this is who
yeah,
we are, who we be. We're not just in our heads, we're not just this
yeah,
body, we are infinite beings, and we are
yeah,
energy, and energy can change, transform, manifest, appear, disappear. Energy, I
yeah,
guess, it's never disappears fully,
yeah.
but it
It's always,
changes. It
yeah.
changes
And
all the
we are
time.
connected to energy. Energy is us.
So one of the ways I sometimes do when I'm really in my head is just expanding.
Yeah,
So I would close my eyes. I invite you to do the same if you like, and just take some breaths and spread. Literally imagine that you are expanding. I like the analogy of a light bowl or sun, even where it just shines. So I would shine my energy out with no limits, further and further and further and further, to the like kilometers and miles away, and just going and going and going until you feel a relief and you're in that light again, and you're within yourself again, and you're with yourself, and there you have all the answers, and you're at peace. So now, again, talking about perspective, look down as if you were above and you look down on your life, on yourself, on your problems, on people, whatever it is that you think you're stuck in, look at it and see how it looks from that perspective. And that always makes me smile because everything, to some extent, is small from that perspective and very manageable and very solution based. So if you don't know, just go there and ask. How does it feel, Jackie?
you know, it's interesting. I love the idea of looking from above. So I always get the perspective of being a bird flying high,
Oh, I
soaring
love it.
in the breeze. And you know, you've got that carefree, you've got the energy of the
Mm,
breeze flowing around you, you're gliding. And because you're looking at it from high above, what seemed enormous on the ground or in your head on the ground, suddenly you're seeing is actually tiny. But because you got so caught up in it that you think that's only it, but you're not seeing the land around you.
yeah.
So I have that image of the bird seeing the one problem,
Hmm.
but actually there's so much more.
Yeah,
So
and there
to
is so much dynamic to it, isn't it? Like a
yeah,
one
yeah,
big picture, and what might seem to us a bit dramatic at the time or a
yeah,
bit stuck up, it's maybe actually a divine timing or
yeah,
something that needs to occur for something else to come to us. And
yeah,
this is
and
what we forget quite often.
yeah, and often sometimes the biggest problems that we face in our life have often caused the best change.
Yeah.
You know, so again, but I love the feeling of that freedom from being above. You know,
Yeah.
it
It's
feels
lovely
less
being a
messy.
bird too. Oh, I try that and flying alone. It's like so freeing and
Yeah.
beautiful vision. Thank you for sharing,
No,
Jackie.
no, thank you for doing the meditation. We are actually going to do a workshop on this because we feel it's very important that people grasp that it's okay or easy to change your perspective. So we are thinking of, well, we are not thinking, not procrastinating, because we're good at that as well. We're thinking we are doing a workshop on the 9th of this month, which is next Tuesday. It's going to be around 7:30. We will post the details on our Facebook and Instagram account. And we're going to be giving you combination of Jana will be doing access clearings. I will be doing theta healing clearings. But we're gonna work out some way that this can help you free yourself.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and
Expand
see
and
your life from
broaden
a new
and
perspective.
invite ease. Yeah.
Because it really is important when we get stuck to have those abilities. We'll probably do a jump to your future self so that your future self can actually tell you how she's doing. I
Yeah.
always love going to my future self because I go, wow, she's fabulous.
And you know what, from access consciousness perspective, there are chances that what we feel stuck in, it doesn't even belong to us.
Yeah,
So this is gonna be a powerful session
yeah,
and just really expansive and lightening up to find that space. Because when we have space and we're not cluttered and we're not constricted like that in that fun trap
yeah.
or playful trap, we can move, we can see, we can flow with ease. So
Yeah.
this is our aim and contribution as well. So you're invited and look out for the link.
Okay, thank you very much again for today. It's been really lovely. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday night, 7:30,
Yes,
for this
me too.
a lovely webinar that we're going to create.
See you
So
soon.
thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye.